Aloha lifestyle lovers, this is Anastasia with LSM-TV. I am at a fabulous venue with the stunning Sarah Ann. How are you, darling?
Very good. How are you?
I'm doing good. This has been a gorgeous place to be at. There's so many sexy people here to look at, and it's a really great opportunity to meet more people in the lifestyle, such as Sarah Ann. Now, speaking of which, Sarah Ann, can you tell me a little bit more about your dynamic in the lifestyle?
Yes. Well, my husband and I have been together for almost 19 years.
That's a long time for commitment.
It is. And we've been lifestyle for just about to hit 16 years.
You know what, that's probably why your relationship's made it as long as it has.
I'm sure, yes, it has definitely helped.
And so the layman's terms, what are you into is the easiest way to put it for those who don't know what dynamic means.
Okay. We started out as a hot wife couple.
Oh, nice. You lucky girl.
I was very lucky. I was a little hesitant at first, but he always said that I was his favorite porn star, and he just wanted to watch me.
Yes.
And so that's how we started. Did that we still do that primarily, but just recently, the past couple years, he's been getting involved in it too.
Okay,
yes.
So enjoying some of the ladies.
Yes.
That's fabulous. And you mentioned porn. You did also mention to me off camera, and I figured I'd give you some publicity on this one. You do your own porn.
Yes.
That's pretty hot that you have the confidence to do that. I mean, you're a gorgeous woman. So what is your dynamic in the porn industry?
A little bit of everything.
Solo?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I do have OnlyFans, and I'm on Pornhub. I have not done anything yet with another woman.
So that's on the bucket list, right?
It is scheduled.
That's pretty cool. I commend you on that one. So tell me about your first interaction with another man. Like, sometimes they're great stories, sometimes they're not, but the first is always the most memorable.
Yes, it definitely was. The first time we met up with a single guy, because that's what my husband wanted to watch. He wanted to watch me with another guy, and I completely freaked out.
Did you really? Did you get stage fright?
Yes, we'd only been married for a year, and I told him that I chose him. I was ready to be with him for the rest of my life, but I was, willing to try this, and I freaked out. I couldn't do it. I wanted to run away.
Oh, no.
So nothing happened that night, but we ended up meeting up with him a few months later, and...
Oh, you gave it another chance.
Yes.
Okay, so tell me about the sex. How was it? Sex is important. Like, when you meet up with these guys, yes, it's about finding some sort of connection with somebody that you can enjoy being with. But if you're not enjoying the sex, if you're going to be having sex, then what the fuck's the point?
Right. I've always enjoyed sex. So I had no problem there.
Oh, good. But what, did he have a problem? Did he get stage fright? So then you finally got to it?
No.
Oh, good. Remember those long stallions?
Yes, he was very, very accommodating, and let me go at my own pace. And,
good. And I think a lot of people, when they're hearing about the lifestyle, they think about the single males and how creepy they can be and how pushy they can be. And there's so many experiences that I hear lots of ladies having, and that's not really the case. I mean, they're out there, and they give a bad name to the ones who are actually good to be with.
Yes, definitely.
So do you have a what the fuck just happened situation? Like I can't believe that just happened, or like, we're never going to talk about this again situation, because I want you to talk about it.
Well, in the 16 years we've been doing this, we've been very lucky to only have maybe 3 bad experiences.
That's very lucky.
Yes.
Very lucky.
Very, very, very lucky. The only one that I can think of, it just shocked me because he was so young.
Oh no!
He did not look that young, and I always had a kind of like a guideline I wanted to stick with. He was legal.
That makes okay. So legal is important.
He was legal, a little bit below what I wanted to go for.
Okay, so wait, hold on. So legal varies depending on which state that you're in. So which state were you in for it to be legal?
Arizona, and he was over 18.
Okay.
But my comfort level at the time was 24, 25.
Yeah, I
was
get you.
younger than that.
Yeah. 18's definitely young. So,
Yes.
So tell me about that one. How did that, like, were you just surprised about the age? Was he good in bed? Like, was he, like, really weird?
Yes, he he definitely did not look 18. But yes, it was very fun.
I want some more details. Tell me, like, so what made it so weird? Was it after you found out about, like, how old he was, or?
It was after I found out how old he was.
It felt like the whole mommy thing.
Yes.
It did, yeah. Okay.
Yes, I was old enough to be his mother at the time.
Okay, so that's on my Cassidy page.
Mm-hmm.
It's a part of what I put into my profile, is that if you are the same age or around the same age of my children, then the answer is no. Like, I don't have mommy issues. I get that you have, like, the MILF fantasy, but I'm not reliving that with you. I don't, I can't. But the other question is, how was the sex? Was it good? For being 18, like, it was.
He knew what he was doing. Or maybe I helped him.
She's speechless. You can tell she's speechless. Now, with your husband recently getting into the ladies, do you have an experience that you watched with your husband or that you've participated?
Yes, we have a few times done a foursome, a couple swap.
Yeah.
Well, there's been times when he sat back and watched me, and I've kind of sat back and watched him, and I kind of get now why it's so erotic.
Sexy. It is.
Yes.
It's very erotic.
Yes.
It is. Now, you told me off camera, and you said I could ask you about this, about being outed. Now, for a lot of people in the lifestyle, we keep everything super private. People can be very ignorant. They can be very judgy. And we want to avoid that. And we're normal people. We're just open about our sexuality. So tell me what happened.
We brought some of our, we call vanilla friends.
But vanilla is the term for people who are not lifestyle, for those who are not lifestyle and listening.
Yes. We brought them into our world. We had a little bit of fun with them and decided to expand their experiences. And it wasn't for them. And it's not for everybody. Yeah. And we totally understand that. But then they decided to...
Oh, no. I see where this is going.
Reach out to all of our friends and family and
Your family too?
Yes. Yes.
Oh boy. Okay, so who took it the best?
I don't think they reached out to any immediate family.
Okay.
But yeah, so we really, really worried about our friends because we've had these friends, since we've moved here, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And we were really worried about, what some of them would think. And they've always, admired our relationship.
But what did they admire about your relationship? Say it.
That we were always so happy. And they always wanted to know why, but we could never really tell them why. We are best friends, and it goes beyond that. But the sex just helps.
Yeah, well, the sex does help, but you're not having to hide who you are. If you have a fantasy, you can be like, hey, babe, so I thought about doing this thing with my tongue.
Yeah, so before the rumors spread too much, we reached out to all of them individually.
And spoke with them.
Yes, and spoke with them and said, yeah, this is kind of what we do. You don't have to know if you don't want to know. You can ask any questions you want, but we're not going to, we're not going to flaunt it, but we're not going to hide it anymore. And it was very liberating.
So it went well.
Yes.
Good. Well, I love hearing a positive story. And we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. And porn name was?
Sarah Ann.
Sarah Ann. So if you're looking for some hot, juicy details, this is your girl. Bye, lifestyle lovers.